Hello, everyone, and welcome. And today, in these two successive videos, we are going to study the verbs of perception or perception verbs and the stative verbs. Yes. As you know, they are both stative verbs, in fact, but let's see them one by one. And in this video, we are going to focus on the verbs of perception. And especially, I want you to pay attention to the usage of them, okay? We use them or they are used. We will see that they are used in place of to be verbs. Yes, okay. So let's start with the perception verbs as stative verbs. As you know, stative verbs are not used in continuous tenses. Okay, all right, and welcome again. I hope it will be a useful lesson. Okay, let's start with a GIF. Now, the GIF says, you want to see a miracle, son. Be the miracle. Instead of wanting to see a miracle, you yourself be a miracle. But how? Yes, it is really sophisticated. It is really a sophisticated matter. Okay. Now, this is my inspiration from this GIF. Okay. Why do I say, for example, the young man asks the old one, why do I say that I see although my eyes see? Yes, a philosophical question. Again, yes, although our eyes see something, our ears hear, and our hands and fingers touch, feel something, our tongue tastes, and what else? The fifth perception verb, or sense of verb. We see and we smell. Yes, our nose smells. Our nose smells what we say. We smell with our nose. Why is that? Okay. Yes, maybe shortly it is because of our ego. Yes, our ego wants to say that it does everything, whatever we do, both physically and spiritually or psychologically. Okay, another GIF. The GIF says, come on, let me see your eyes. Do you recognize the eyes here? Okay. Come on, let me see your eyes. Okay, again, this is my sentence. Open your eyes so that I see your eyes with my eyes. Optician. Okay. Then it's clear that he is an optician. Okay. Now, trip 9, perception verbs. Number 1. As you know, we have 5 senses, 5 perception verbs. Okay. To see occurs with eyes. Yes. To feel happens with our skin. To smell occurs with nose. To taste occurs with tongue. To hear happens with ears. Yes, this is general and it's a fact. Yes, it's a fact that to see happens with eyes, or seeing happens with eyes. Okay. Now dialogue 1A. Let's practice them in a situational dialogue. Okay. A. We see with our eyes. How do we feel? We feel with our skin. How do we smell? We smell. Okay. We smell with our nose. How do we taste? We taste with our tongue. How do we hear? We hear with our ears. Okay. Actually, our eyes see. But why do we say that we see with our eyes? Yes, shortly we can say it's because of our ego. Okay, of course, it's really a comprehensive and sophisticated subject issue. Okay. Now, stative versus action. Stative verbs are not used in continuous tenses. Yeah, this is a fact. It's a fact that stative verbs are not used in continuous tenses. Roman number 1, state of objects. Yes, we will, in this video, we will study this point, and we will study the second point in the next, just after this video. Okay. For example, Roman number 1, state of objects like this. This food seems, just like saying, this food is. Okay, this food seems fresh, just like saying, this food is fresh. Or, they are, as you see, seem, sound, and smell are connected with our eyes. So, this food seems to our eyes, yes, this food seems fresh, this food sounds fresh, this food smells fresh, or this food appears fresh, appears, seems. Roman number 2, the state of mind. Yes. For example, I think that you will join an online meeting, or I know that. Maybe it's about the second half of our brain. So the first half of our brain is connected with the five perception verbs, and by means of them, our brain gets information, gets knowledge from the outer world, and by the other half of our brain, it evaluates those information, stores them, and becomes aware of them. Our brain becomes aware of those information. So we start saying, after we perceived something from the outer world, we start saying, I think, I know, I believe, I understand, I learn that, okay, I think that you will join an online meeting. I know that you will join an online meeting, etc., etc. So these are called, again, the stative verbs, and we will concentrate on them in the following video, just after this video. Okay. Now, again, let's get a clear information about perception. Perception is not just a power, but also a piece of art. After each of our senses has triggered our conscience, we become aware of it. We become conscious of it. This is how we perceive something. Maybe this is how we learn, how we know something. So the information from the outer world triggers our conscience, and we become aware of it. Okay. Now, we can't see with our ears. Yeah, this is also a fact that we can't, in British English, we can't see with our ears. We see with our eyes. And dialogue 2, We can smell with our eyes, for example. We smell with our nose. Yes. Everybody sees with their own eyes. How does everybody feel? Everybody feels with their skin. How does everybody smell? Everybody smells with their nose. Yes, these are all facts about our uh, our mind. Yes, it's a fact that everybody smells with their own nose. How does everybody taste? Everybody tastes that everybody tastes with their tongue. How does everybody hear? Everybody hears with their ears. How does everybody think? Everybody thinks with their own brain. How does everybody walk? Just like this, yes, everybody walks with their legs. How does everybody use a computer? Everybody uses a computer with their hands and eyes and brain. Yes. How does everybody talk? Everybody talks with their tongue in general. Of course, as you see, there are also dynamic verbs. Yes. For example, feel, smell, taste, hear are stative verbs, but walk, use, and talk are dynamic verbs. They take continuous form. Okay, again, after subject be, okay, am is are was were being be. We have learned this. With all its past, present, and future, and perfect forms. Okay, now it's time to use look, seem, appear, hear, sound, smell, taste, feel, just like we use be and its variations. Okay, for example, and get, become, turn, go, remain, plus adjective. Yes, grow, keep, die, stay, emerge, fall, lie, uh, where, find, plus adjective. Okay. And for example, it was, let's find an adjective. He was, for example, he was famous, or he seems famous. Okay. Sorry, he is famous, he seems famous. He was famous, he seemed famous. He will be famous, or he will seem famous. Of course, the meaning will change, but structure is this. Okay. Adverbs, as you know, adverbs are used after action verbs. However, after these certain action linking verbs, adverbs are not used. Adjectives are used instead. Yes, after those look, seem, appear, hear, sound, etc., we will use adjectives, although they are action verbs. Yes, hear, sound, smell, taste. For example, that writer is famous. Does he look hopeful or desperate? He looks hopeful. He is hopeful. Just like saying he is hopeful, we say he looks hopeful. The man goes crazy every day. Yeah, the man goes crazy every day, just like saying the man is crazy every day. The man looks crazy, seems crazy, appears crazy every day. Go crazy, go mad. Yes. Yes, let's study them one by one. For example, seeing. It is connected with our eyes, of course. Again, it is connected with seeing. Okay. Dialogue 3A, all the students seem happy. Yes, let's take a look at the classroom. There are 6 students, and all the students seem happy. All the students are happy. Of course, they have different messages. When we say all the students are happy, they are happy, yes, 100%. we say that they are happy. We have no doubt about it. But here, all the students seem happy. Maybe not exactly, okay? But they seem happy. How does the teacher seem? The teacher seems, singular subject, the teacher seems happy too. The teacher seems happy, healthy, yes, joyful. How does the class seem? The class seems crowded, but the class seems eager, okay? Or the class seem eager. We can take it both as singular and plural, okay? And the class seem willing, yes. It means all the students in the class seem willing to learn something. There seems or there appears to be no problem. There seems to be, this is, let's copy this one and paste it here. Yes, both are possible. There seems to be no problem. Just like saying there is no problem. There is no problem. Okay. Because a problem is a noun, so we say there is a problem, or there seems to be a problem. There appears to be a problem, for example. But here, of course, there seems to be no problem. It seems that there is no problem. Yes, it is also possible. We can also convey the same message with this structure. It seems that there is no problem. Okay, look, that comedian looks serious in dark clothes. Who looks funny in expensive clothes? That scientist, for example, that scientist looks funny in expensive clothes. When do you look comic? When I wear blue clothes, I look comic, for example. Okay. Dialogue 5, the potatoes look, this is important for us, okay? Instead of saying the potatoes are, okay? The potatoes look fresh, look adjective. Okay. We are not 100% sure about it. Okay. So we say, but the potatoes look fresh, okay? How do the eggs look? The eggs look stale. Yes, the egg look stale, old, not new. Okay, another give. Yes, it is again inside of a classroom, and the students look motivated. Look adjective, okay? Motivated. Verb 3, all verb 3s are adjectives, as you know. The students look motivated. How does the teacher look? The teacher looks motivating. Motivating. Dialogue 6, the teacher looks motivating. Do the students look pleased or pleasing? Yes, both, I think. The students look pleased by the teacher, or the students look pleasing the teacher, both active and passive. Do you see the difference? This has become a beautiful expression. Okay. Let's ask and answer again once more. Do the students look pleased or pleasing? Yes, the students look pleased. This is passive. Of course, adjective, verb 3. The students look pleased or pleased by the teacher, but the students look pleasing the teacher. Okay, not pressing the teacher, not annoying the teacher. They don't look annoying the teacher. They don't look pressing the teacher. They look pleasing the teacher. Okay. 7, the university graduates look determined. Nice. Okay. How does the advertiser look? The advertiser looks exciting. Okay. Because he excites people. Active. How does the advertiser look? The advertiser looks exciting. Okay. How do they look? Okay. Of course, metaphorically. Yes, like, for example, they are characters of a fable, for example. How do they look each? Okay, eight. The swan, this one, the white swan, yes. The swan looks silent. How does the owl look? Yes, the owl looks thoughtful. The owl looks wise. And wondering, yes, wondering, he, he, he wants to know something. He wonders something. Okay. How, what or who looks aggressive? Yes, of course, the swan doesn't. The swan doesn't look aggressive. What looks aggressive? Look at that goose. Yes, the goose looks aggressive. Okay. So our purpose is, or what we need to know is this: after those verbs of perception, we can use all the adjectives if they are suitable, of course. For example, uh, that person looks curious, surprised, attentive. That child looks lovely. That man looks hostile, careful, unfriendly, antagonistic. The goose looks antagonistic, comic. That child looks comic, funny, is choosy. He also looks choosy, selective, attentive, happy, etc., etc. You can also say he looks tall. Yeah, all adjectives are possible if you give the true message, or if that sentence has the message of you. Okay. Now here is an image. That lady appears to be a dentist, a noun. Okay. That lady appears to be a dentist, or it seems to be a dentist. Just like saying that lady is a dentist. If you are 100% sure, you can say that lady is a dentist. But if you are not sure about it very much, we can use that lady appears to be a dentist. Okay. Dialogue 9, the dentist appears, adjective, okay? The dentist appears confident. Does the child appear bored or surprised or afraid? The child appears surprised. Who feels satisfied? The mother of the child feels satisfied. Okay. This is about, again, yes, adjectives, infinitives and gerunds. From time to time, we should stop to smell flowers. This is positive. Okay, we should stop to smell flowers, but should never stop smelling flowers. Okay. Yes, because they say stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses. Yes, or stop to smell. Okay, please stop to smell the flowers from time to time. Smell, it's because of this. Okay, smell, adjective again, without ing. Okay, without ing. It doesn't take, like the others, ing form. We don't use it in continuous sentences. 10. The rose smells excellent. Okay. Or Yesterday, the rose smelled excellent. Or tomorrow, I am sure these roses will smell excellent in your meeting. Okay. So the rose smells excellent is a stative verb here, perception verb. How does the water lily smell? Of course, it smells excellent. Yes, it smells excellent too. Very nice too. The fried chicken smells good. Okay, no ing. The fried chicken smells good. What smells great? The kebab smells great. How does the roasted lamb smell? The roasted lamb smells very nice, very delicious. Okay, now let's look at them together. Seem, smell, taste. Dialogue 12. The orange leaves seem shiny. How do the orange flowers seem? The orange leaves seem shiny. How do the orange flowers seem? They seem green. They seem bright. They seem pleasant. All are possible. How do they taste? They taste delicious. They taste delicious. They taste juicy. Yeah. They taste juicy. They taste very nice. Seem, look, appear. Connected with seeing, connected with our eyes. Your friend seems very kind. As far as I see, your friend is very kind. Your friend seems very kind. How does your friend look? He looks insistent. Who appears energetic? Marco appears energetic. Climbing appears dangerous. Does the child seem serious or excited or relaxed? The child seems excited. On the contrary, his mother seems relaxed. Appear. Karagöz and Hacivat appear funny. They appear funny. They appear comic. Funny and thoughtful. Do the puppets appear active or passive? They appear active. They don't appear. They don't appear passive. The buildings appear new. How does the tower appear? The tower appears old. It appears old and modern and classic. Sorry, then old and classic. The buildings appear new and modern. The tower appears old and classic. Or classical. Both are possible. Okay. Now, let's read the sentences about the gift. It is really weird. It is really strange. Yes. A, what's the problem? Someone say, what's the problem? B, there is a problem with your signals. There is a problem with your signals. Or there appears to be, okay, there appears to be a problem with your signals. Or there seems to be a problem with your signals. But in fact, in my opinion, there seems to be a problem with the person sitting in the trunk of a moving car. Yes. Yes. I think the situation of the person appears to be a problem, seems to be a problem, or must be a problem. Might be a problem. We can also use other alternative ways of responding. Okay, but this is also important. There seems to be a problem with the signals of your car. Now feel by touching. Okay. The visitors feel satisfied. So here by feeling, with our emotion. It is connected with our emotions. The visitors feel satisfied. Who feels stressful? The landlady feels stressful. Why does Ercan feel bored and tired? He feels bored and tired because he doesn't have a friend to play. Who feels ill? Billy feels ill. Feels ill. And not by touching. This is about our emotions. Okay, 8, a piece of rock. Now this is understood, or we understand this by touching with our fingers, with our hand, with our feet. Okay, a piece of rock feels hard when we step on with a naked foot, for example, or when we touch a piece of rock with our fingers, okay? A piece of rock feels that it feels hard, not soft. What else feels hard? A piece of wood, a piece of iron. A piece of iron also feels hard. It means that object gives us the feeling of, okay, being hard. Yes. Does a piece of silk or velvet, how does a piece of silk or velvet feel? It feels soft. It feels soft, just like saying it is soft. Okay. How does a feather feel? Of course, a feather feels soft too. Okay. Soft and light, not heavy. Okay. Smell and sound. Yeah, I think sound is connected with, I think, hearing. Yeah, sound. Smell and sound. Smell is connected with, smelling is connected with our nose. Sound is connected with our ears. Let's see. But in general, it is used. Sound is also used that as if it is connected with our eyes. Okay. And with our eyes, with our nose, with our all feelings. So it has a property like this. It has a feature characteristic like this. Sound, yes. It has a more general meaning than the others. Okay. 19a, the fried chicken smells good. Now, we understand that it is related to our nose. Okay, the fried chicken smells good. What smells delicious? The roasted beef smells delicious. Doesn't that chicken stick smell great? Yes, it also smells great. How does a picnic with the old friends sound now? Okay, it sounds perfect. A picnic with the old friends sounds perfect. Yes, it is a connection with all our 5 perceptions. Okay. Again, sound with 28. Those plastic balls are $50 each. How does it sound? It sounds cheap, or it sounds expensive. How does it sound to roll a plastic boat? It sounds very good to roll a plastic boat. Yes. It sounds easy to roll it. It sounds easy that we roll it also possible. It sounds very good that we roll a boat now, for example. It sounds just like suitable, yeah, saying suitable. It is very suitable. It sounds well. It sounds good. Okay. Okay, number 1, the scenery excited the bird. Yes, okay, let's again remember the active, passive situations. Number 1 is about active situation. The scenery excited the poet, okay? The poet received the excitement. The scenery gave the excitement. Okay, caused the excitement. The scenery excited the poet. The poet was excited, okay, by the scenery, passive. The poet was excited by the scenery. Why? Because the scenery was exciting towards outside. And the poet was excited in the inside. Okay. Now, and wrote this poem maybe from the internet. You are beautiful beyond description, too marvelous for words, too wonderful to comprehension, for comprehension. Life, nothing ever seen or heard. Sorry. Okay, let me read it once more. You are beautiful beyond description, too marvelous for words, too wonderful for comprehension, like nothing ever seen or heard. Yes, you are like nothing ever seen or heard. You are so beautiful. Okay. Exciting scenery versus excited poet. Okay, do you see the difference between active and passive? Exciting scenery is active, excited poet is passive. Why was the poet excited? The poet was excited because the scenery was exciting. Okay, 21. Fishing on a boat sounds wonderful. What sounds excellent? Being a lifelong learner sounds excellent. Be, become, get. Keep quiet. Be careful. The story can become more and more interesting. When will you grow interested in this story? I will grow interested in this story from now on. So be, become, grow, get. It is really interesting. Keep quiet. For example, I am quiet. Adjective, just like saying be quiet, keep quiet, okay? Or become quiet. This is very practical. We should know the value of it, okay? Instead of saying be quiet, we can also say keep quiet, become quiet, get quiet, okay? Grow quiet. The story can become, yes, can be more and more interesting. When will you grow interested? When will you get interested? When will you be interested? When will you become interested in this story? I will get interested in this story from now on. I will grow interested. Be, become, get again. 23. The milk has turned sour. Or the milk has gone. The milk has gone sour. When will the milk prices remain stable? They will remain stable after this month. The milk prices will remain stable. Remain adjective, okay? Remain stable after this month. 24. As the leader got older in the past, he calmed down. Yeah, he was not active anymore. He calmed down. Did he get stronger or weaker? Of course, he got, okay? He got weaker. That's why he calmed down. Okay, now this part is also important because this time we don't use adjective because of like here. Okay, like comes after look or feel or taste or smell or sound. Okay, then we don't use adjectives anymore. We use noun or a noun or nouns, etc., or the noun. Yes, you look like, you feel like, you taste like, or something. It tastes like, for example. It smells like. Okay, it sounds like. Yeah, the picnic sounds like. Okay. The picnic looks like a meeting. The picnic feels like a meeting. The picnic sounds like a meeting. Yes, the food tastes like uh, a kebab. Okay, or it smells like a hamburger. Etc. The noun is important. The animal looks like, I am not sure about it, okay, but the animal looks like a grasshopper. I can't say it is a grasshopper, okay? I am not 100% sure about it. So the animal looks like a grasshopper. What does that animal look like? What does that animal look like? That animal looks like a cow. That animal looks like an ox. Okay, again, uh, looks like a noun. Yasin looks like a doctor. Who looks like a soldier? Mahmud looks like a soldier. Who says Turgut looks like a lion? His father says Turgut looks like a lion. 26, Julia still feels like a student, although she is a teacher. Julia is a teacher, but Julia still feels like, okay, feels like a student. Who feels like a nurse? Neriman feels like a nurse. Okay. I feel like that is also possible. That is very practical. I feel like that. I feel like that. I see my country. I feel. I feel like that. I see my country. I will see my country. I can see my country in the future. I feel like, but this is also possible. I feel like seeing my country means I want it very much. I want to see my country very much. I feel like seeing my country. Okay. Or instead of feel like, we also use I fancy. I fancy seeing my country. Yeah. B. Do you? As for me, I feel like having been. I feel like having been to my country. I feel like I feel like being, instead of saying being, but having been to my country. Okay. 27a. That object in the box smells like a lemon. What does the object in the bag smell like? Uh, it smells like tea. It smells like an orange. Okay. What does the object in the bag smell like? Yes, the object in the bag smells like an orange, smells like tea. It smells like tea. Okay, now again, subject plus look, taste, smell as an action verb. Now, with a difference in meaning. Okay. Now this time we use adverb. Okay, not adjective. If we use them as an action verb. For example, you know this in fact. Is Thomas looking at the sun through a monocular, binocular, or a telescope? Yes, Thomas is looking at the sun through a telescope. Action. There is an action here. So carefully, for example, we use carefully. Thomas looking at the sun through a telescope carefully. Jem looked at the old man suspiciously. Not just suspicious. Jem looked at the old man suspiciously. How did Jamal look at him? Jamal looked at him uh, looked at him surprisingly, surprisingly. You can taste this soup carefully. You can taste, okay, action. You can taste this soup carefully. How can I taste desert or dessert. How can I taste the dessert? Yes, dessert. Okay. You can taste the dessert carefully, attentively, beautifully. Yes, you can taste the dessert beautifully. Okay. But with the as a perception verb, stative verb, how do we say it? The dessert tastes beautiful. Okay. Subject is the dessert in this position. The dessert tastes beautiful, but you can taste the dessert beautifully. Now, yes, just like this, Clara is smelling the rose beautifully, aesthetically. How is Antonio smelling the meal? Yes, Antonio is smelling the meal eagerly and enthusiastically. Now quiz time. Okay, let's remember and summarize the whole presentation with those 5 questions. Okay. Question 1. Blank, he was standing in front of the sign, no parking. A man asked him what time the next train was. As, while, before, after, though, until. Let's see the key, I think, to gain time. Okay, true answer is as, means because, okay? As he was, while he was standing in front of the sign, no parking sign, a man asked him what time the next train was. Okay. As he was or while he was standing. Not before, not after, not until. Okay. 2. We were sitting down to eat. We were sitting down to eat. Someone knocked on the door. So just as we were sitting down to eat yesterday, someone knocked on the door. Okay. He hasn't got his driving license yet also means he blank hasn't got his driving license. He hasn't got his driving license yet also means he still hasn't got, yes, he still hasn't got his driving license. I haven't seen Murat for 9 months. In another word, or in other words, the last time I saw Murat was 9 years ago. 5, he didn't go out until 11 o'clock means he waited until 11 o'clock. He waited until 11 o'clock before going out. Yes, before going out. Yes, as you know, after, before, after, while, we use gerund verb ing. Okay, now let's increase our vocabulary. Mood as a noun, the way you feel at a particular time. Be in a good mood, for example. Be in a positive mood. Positive mood. Or amiable mood. Pleasant and friendly mood. Bad mood. Be in a bad mood. Be in a mood. Just be in a mood. Be in the mood for. This is also very practical. Be in the mood for doing something, being something, having something. Yes. Are you in the mood for going fish today? Yes. For example, Kerem is almost always in an optimistic mood. This is also very practical. To be in an adjective mood. Kerem is always in an optimistic mood. What sort of mood is he in today? But unfortunately, today Kerem is in a pessimistic mood. Who is in the mood for doing something? Who is in the mood for presenting the next today? Who is in the mood for presenting the next today? The next. Who is in the mood for presenting the next topic, for example? The next topic today. Yes, Yasemin is in the mood for presenting the next topic today. Why is Kenan in a mood? Sorry, why is Kenan in a mood for? It has a negative meaning. Okay, disapproval. Why is Kenan in a mood today? Just like saying, why is Kenan in a negative mood today? In a pessimistic mood today? Okay, why is Kenan in a mood today? I don't know why he is in a mood today. When were you last in a holiday mood? This is also possible. When were you last in a holiday mood? I was in a holiday mood last Monday or last March. Reconcile is a beautiful verb, yes, as a verb. Make people or things agree. Nancy is good at coming up with a solution to a problem. Yes, coming up with something is a very beautiful expression. I advise you to look it up in a dictionary. Yes, for example, don't come up me, don't come up with me that kind of questions. Yes. Nancy is good at coming up with a solution to a problem. Who is successful in coming up with ways to reconcile friends with each other? Jakub is successful in coming up with ways, techniques, methods to reconcile friends with each other. Okay. Unique or sui generis as an adjective is by itself, of its own, yes, of its own as an adjective. If you describe a person or thing as sui generis, you mean that there is no one else or nothing else of the same kind, and so you cannot make judgments about them based on other things. They are unique, if they are unique. Okay, A, our learning style is unique, is sui generis. What about speaking style of each of us? Of course, it is natural that speaking style of each of us is also unique. There isn't any other one that can speak like you. Everyone is unique, in fact, unique. Yes. Okay, this is also practical. Are you sure about it? Okay, what does the gift say? Are you sure it wasn't nothing? Huh? Are you sure there wasn't anything? Are you sure it wasn't anything? Yeah. Are you sure it wasn't nothing? Are you sure? No, wrong. Are you sure it wasn't anything? Or are you sure there wasn't anything? Are you sure there was nothing? Are you sure it was nothing? Are you sure it wasn't anything or it was nothing? Anyway, but experts say that don't show the wrong. It is wrong. Yes, from the points of linguistics. Are you sure it isn't anything is true form? Are you sure? Are you sure it is nothing? It is nothing, or it was nothing. Let me clean it, not to see a wrong word in a wrong place. Okay. Okay. Are you sure about it? Are you sure if or whether that food is healthy? Are you sure whether or not that food is healthy? Are you sure that that food is healthy? Yes, I am sure that that food is healthy. Okay. That much is also a very practical expression. We have never found that much information almost about all topics. Or we will study in the following videos. The inversion structure in English will be like this, and there is, I think, one or two, at least one full presentation about inversion structures in English. But let's see just one of them here. Maybe it is a preparation, for us. Okay, never before, okay? Never before have we found that much information almost about all subjects. This is inversion structure. Never before have we found, okay? In the question form, but not question, just to emphasize the message of the sentence. It has the same message with this sentence. We have never, okay? We have never found that much information about almost all topics. Okay, I can say that. Finally, I can say that we shouldn't neglect what we have to do. Or finally, I can say that we shouldn't ignore what we need to do, or what we must do, what we should do. The gift says you can say that. Okay, you can't say that. Yes, I can say that. No, you can't say that. Yes, I can. No, you can't. It goes on like this. Okay. In the exam, what do we do? What do we do? What do you advise me to do? Or what do you advise us to do? In the exam, what do we do if we have a difficult question? B, we move on to. Okay, this is very practical. We move on to other questions that we can solve. Yes, question. Again, let me read the question. What do we do if we have a difficult question? And the young man says, let me think. That's a difficult question. I haven't thought about that before. A beautiful, practical sentence. I haven't thought about that before. Okay, this is also nice. I want to know why. I want to know why. You can put hundreds of thousands of clauses here. I want to know why you went there. I want to know why you are going there. I want to know why you will go. I want to know why you have to stop here. I want to know why you are here. Yes, okay. Really prolific, really productive. Yes, fertile. I want to know why. Put as many clauses as you want, all in past, present, future, model to be, yes. Or let me know why. Let me know why you joined that exam. Or let me know why you joined that exam yesterday. Let me know why you join that exam today, or you will join that exam today, tomorrow. Let me know why you have to join, okay? Let me know why you have to join that exam today. Let me know why you had to join, that you will have to join that exam tomorrow, okay? Okay, thank you very much, and I hope it was useful, and see you next time.